please take a seat. Just make yourself comfortable. So how are you doing this afternoon? You're feeling nervous. It's completely understandable. It's your first therapy session and it's your first time meeting me. But you've made a great step in coming here to improve your mental health. Your mental health is so important. It's just as important as your physical health, and your mental health can really affect your physical health. It's like a continuous cycle. Right? Is there anything I can get for you? Some water? You're okay? So I just want to start off our session by saying that anything that we discuss is confidential. Anything you feel you want to express to me will be kept in this room. The only time that I would ever tell anybody else about our session is if I felt that you were going to harm yourself or harm another person. I just want to make that clear to you. Okay? So, I was just looking over your chart here before you arrived, and it says it here that you filled out that your main concerns and reasons for seeking psychological treatment is because you are suffering from panic attacks, depersonalization, and a little bit of agoraphobia. Is that correct? Right, okay. How long have your panic attacks been happening for? I'm just going to write down on my sheet here. And don't worry, it's nothing bad. It's just, so I can definitely get a chart of our session. Okay, so you were 15 years old when your panic attacks started happening. Okay. And how about your depersonalization? How long has that been going on for? About 4 months. Okay. And with your agoraphobia, you say that it's not that severe. What would you give it out of a 1 to 10? 1 being the worst and 10 being, you can handle it. About a 6? Okay. In terms of your agoraphobia, how limited do you feel by it? Okay, so you feel as if you're in a shopping mall or a grocery store and you're not near the exit, it makes you anxious and you want to escape or flee. Okay. Agoraphobia is actually extremely common with people who suffer from panic disorder and panic attacks. How long has the agoraphobia been happening for you? Okay, so about around the same time the depersonalization started happening, so 4 to 6 months? Okay. So, well, coming here, you're definitely on the right track, to get some coping mechanisms for yourself. It's no way to live, in constant fear and terror. Okay. Other than your depersonalization and your panic disorder, your agoraphobia, would you say you have any other issues going on? You're not too sure? Okay. Well, I have a chart here listing just some general questions I'm just going to ask you here. How is your sleep? Do you oversleep, hypersomnia, do you have insomnia? So you're not getting enough sleep, okay. How many hours would you say? About 5. Okay. And do you take any medication for your sleeping at all? You take melatonin sometimes. Okay, and do you find that helps you? Sometimes, okay. You feel it makes you, loopy, yeah, and you can't fully wake up in the morning, okay. Okay. Do you have any obsessive compulsive rituals? Obsessive compulsive meaning you feel you have to do certain things in order to feel okay, like turning the light switch on and off a couple of times, a certain amount of times, numbers, not being able to walk on cracks, things that are associated with bad luck. Sometimes. Okay. Do you want to elaborate that with me a little bit? Okay, so you feel as if you don't do certain things, bad things will happen. Okay. Do you feel that your mood has changed? Okay. A lot of people say, I feel very depressed. Everybody gets down, it's just life, but clinical depression is a whole other thing. Okay. So, for your panic attacks, I can just say that it's definitely very frightening to experience panic attacks, especially when the fight or flight mode is already kicked in and you feel like you can't get down from that, and you feel like you're going crazy. You feel like you have no control. Yeah, okay. So in your chart here, I'm reading that one of your triggers for your panic attacks other than being in enclosed spaces, is that when you're walking alone? Do you know anything that triggered that? Okay, so now go on. Okay, so you're walking home from your friend's house and you were on a road that didn't have any sort of stores or anything, and you felt almost as if, I guess it's your agoraphobia kicking in, right? The open space made you very uncomfortable. It was a long walk, okay. Definitely with that, I can say that when you're walking, try to really focus on your steps. One of the things I tell my patients who have that problem is to visualize almost as if you have roots growing up into your feet, up through your body and up into your head. I know it sounds like a strange concept, but